After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida State's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this: after a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
To the air, it's Castellanos. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the catch is made off the carom there. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down, the 44.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Finds a receiver wide open. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the VAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Moore. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Duke's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but they make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's King. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trapped again in the pocket.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. To throw, it's Castellanos. With the catch, it's McCoy. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Running play called on 3rd and short. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
Grab down the middle. It's Pittman. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's White. It's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. As we break for the quarter curve, Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Buying time, moving to his left. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as
The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Duke.
great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Castellanos. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So they call the screen on third down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on third down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but
it's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Run down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Seminoles keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Florida State. This quarterback on fire today. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the drive, get it to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Past the 40. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Caught by the receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. To throw, it's Castellanos. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Noles are going to cash in here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep on the scramble. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pass rush closing in. He's going to pull it down and run. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's King. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited 1st half in this ACC championship.
And the Noles will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. He's got him on a crossing route. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Breaking tackles. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Another interception. Wow, that's his... tonight. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Quarterback still with the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. For this will be from 38 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down after that short completion. He's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Now play enough. Down. The offense set out at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing.
Ah, here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Seminoles. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, execute.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass. Intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. quarterback keeps it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Important second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Moore. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And Duke has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And on the offense, we'll call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Grinding away with their running game. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Now it's second down here. It's a Shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Blue Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Castellanos. Going to try to use his legs here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here.
He's got it, and no for a 1st down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Makes the catch for the defense, breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there. Late.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. What with dime? 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Here we are late in a 1-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. 1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. Touchdown, Moles. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on 4th down. 6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football? And still cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Lining up to try the extra point. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Florida State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move and change that incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. A quick throw to the right. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. The Blue Devils offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it in fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Makes the grab. It's Pittman. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
6th play of the drive coming up. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Noles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, looking to throw it. Nice grab. It's Anthony.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes a quick catch. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Movement here from the tight end. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Coming up, second down and goal.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. Across the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Duke has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gives it to the back. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Throwing off play action. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Noles will have first and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Brad behind the line. It's Moore. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And the Blue Devils will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Catch made on the right side. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to run, it's Williams. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Using his legs. It's Moore. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing the...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. He'll throw it now. The receiver grabs it. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's Pittman. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open. He makes the grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. That ball snagged for a completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. This passing game is on fire today.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Moore. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Seminoles will kick it off and begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but they leap backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on the third down. Pulls it in. It's King. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Blue Devils will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarter.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen to be short of the first down mark. Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Moore.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down. The Blue Devils trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. That completion sets up a third down play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. And the Blue Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Tailback takes the handoff again. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Pittman. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Knowles. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Play action here on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With sure hands, it's Brown. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Past the 50. Now past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. What have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? What a catch! You make the stop, but a big play. Lose the ball to the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Noles line it up with 1st and goal. The senior able to make the stop after a short game. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. And the Blue Devils come to the line to run the hurry up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Leaning on the run game here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. He's got his man in the open field. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute.
Touchdown, Seminoles. They continue to roll up the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire...
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over.
Down to the ground. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. This time it's complete. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you for watching.